Hi everyone, my name is Frankie and welcome to a Movie a Day Challenge. Today is day number 327 and it's November 23rd, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 1967 Western film, El Dorado. Now in each episode of a Movie a Day Challenge, I pick one film that I've never seen before. And then I take that movie's movie poster and place it to the side of me. I do this because I absolutely have no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about. And being that I have absolutely no clue about the film or what it's about, I feel like I need to draw some type of conclusion of what I think the film may be about, based solely on the movie poster itself. In saying this, let's go ahead and take a look at the 1967 Western film movie poster to El Dorado. Now, before I start analyzing the movie poster itself, I just want to let you, the viewer, know and be aware that it is a very cold day here in Brooklyn, New York. And there's nothing wrong with the video quality of this video itself, nor the audio. So if you hear this sound coming from the background, it's nothing wrong with the video. It's actually the radiator that's next to me giving off steam. I just want to let you, the viewer, know that because some people tend to just stop the video and go somewhere else and be distracted by background sounds. It's nothing annoying, it's just in the 20s here in Brooklyn, and it's just the heat coming up to warm us up. Now, getting back to the movie poster itself, the 1967 Western film movie poster to El Dorado looks pretty fun. I say that because the movie poster already splits John Wayne on one side with his co-star, Mitchum, I'm going to call him? Mitchum? I don't want to mispronounce his name in any way whatsoever, but they got him split on both sides of the movie poster, which already makes me feel like it's either going to be a sort of bad guy, good guy thing, or good guy, bad guy, or on the other sense of these two guys go in on something and now they're split apart. Now, I normally don't go ahead and read the stuff on the movie poster itself, so I don't read like certain sayings about it because I feel that I'd rather draw something from the movie poster itself rather than read a sort of like information about the film, because I don't want to know about the movie before I go ahead and watch it. So that's why I put the poster to the side of me and draw from it. So I'm really looking forward to this movie because this is the second John Wayne film that I'm going to see, yesterday being The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance with James Stewart. So I'm still not familiar with his acting ability and what he can bring to the screen. I've just seen one movie. But I've got some high hopes about the film. I'm expecting action, I'm expecting a really cool storyline, and to be quite honest, I really want to see what John Wayne can bring to the genre of Western films. Not only that, but also his co-star in this film as well. Now, I know there is an animated movie called El Dorado, and I don't know if there's going to be a similar like thing towards this movie in that, but since I haven't seen that animated movie either, I don't know what to expect. Maybe this is about a ranch called El Dorado. Maybe it's about something else, but I'm going to find out anyway. So basically, when I get to see that movie down the line, eventually in my own life, I could already compare and contrast, well, this is not this and this is not that. But I'm looking forward to watching the 1967 Western film El Dorado. It looks like it's going to be a really cool and entertaining film. I look forward to sitting down and enjoying the 1967 Western film El Dorado. Now, after I finish analyzing the movie poster itself, I then let you, the viewer, know that I'm going to go ahead and watch El Dorado. But before I go and do that, I want to let you, the viewer, know that after I finish watching El Dorado, I then come back and tell you a little bit about the film. However, I don't go in great detail about the movie. You see, I don't release any major spoilers about the film, nor do I tell you anything about the movie's plot either. Why? Well, because I don't want to ruin your chance at watching a really great film for the first time. And since this is also my first time watching El Dorado, I wouldn't want anyone to spoil the film for me by telling me any major spoilers about the film or telling me anything about the movie's plot either before I actually go ahead and watch it myself. I want you to enjoy this film for what it's worth and be entertained by it. That's the sole purpose for a Movie a Day Challenge. Now, in case you've previously seen the 1967 Western film El Dorado previously, then please feel free to substitute El Dorado for another film for your viewing pleasure. It doesn't even have to be in the genre of Western films. This way you can partake in a Movie a Day Challenge and possibly watch each film along with me as I go along. In saying that, I'm going to go ahead right now and watch the 1967 Western film El Dorado, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the film. I'll be right back. I just finished the 1967 Western film El Dorado, and I want to let you, the viewer, know that El Dorado is a good movie. It's a really cool-looking Western film. It's got an interesting story with really great action scenes. I'm going to be honest with you, the viewer, that these action scenes, when it comes to gunfighting, things explode. And I'm not talking about fiery explode type explosions. I'm talking about when a gun shoots something, wood bursts. Like you see splinters and you see wood just explode. It looks like they were using real stuff while making this film. And it's really cool and awesome to see. The acting in this film is great. You know, John Wayne does a great job as his character. Robert Mitchum, being his co-star, does a great part as the sheriff in this movie. And a young James Caan in this film does a great job. I really got to watch the film and enjoy their acting. I believe that they were these characters. And the villains in this film, the bad guys, did a great part as well. The production of this film is quite beautiful as well. The area that they filmed it in of the West made you believe that it was this area. And I'm pretty sure, as I said earlier, about the animated movie El Dorado, this movie had nothing about that. I would not believe it would have anything to do with it in general. So whenever I do get to watch that film, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be like this. In regards to blood, it is very tasteful. It is the 60s. They used paint for the blood in the scenes. So when you see someone get shot, understand that it's just paint. And you know it's paint because blood is nowhere near the color that they use. All in all, it is a good film. I enjoyed it. And I definitely would recommend El Dorado to a family member or a friend. And yes, I would watch El Dorado again. I think John Wayne and Robert Mitchum did a great job in acting this scene in this film. And yes, I would recommend it as a film, not only for a movie a day challenge, but to anyone who really enjoys Western films. Now, if you liked today's episode, you see that thumbs up underneath this video? Click it. Give us a like for today's episode. As you're doing that, maybe you've seen the 1967 Western film El Dorado and liked it. Maybe you've seen it and you didn't like it. Maybe you're interested in watching the film, you're hearing my review about the movie, you're going to go watch the film after watching the review, and then come back and write something about it. Well, whichever the three may be, please tell me in the comment box down below. Right down there. And as you're doing that, you see that word subscribe underneath this video? Click it. Subscribe to A Movie A Day Challenge. Now, tomorrow is day number 328 of A Movie A Day Challenge, and I'll be watching the 1962 Western film, How the West Was Won. My name is Frankie. I will be here tomorrow for day number 328 and the continuation of the John Wayne week and a half of films with the 1962 Western film, How the West Was Won. I will see you tomorrow.